EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's in! Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Now he's free to midfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Second and 11. They'll give it to Harris again. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, here's Wilson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Daniels gonna throw again. That's a short one caught by Sinnott, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
See the rookie tight end Ben Sinnott there on the first down completion, and Mike, he's kind of a throwback in the sense that he can do pretty much everything. He's got good, strong hands. He's a tough blocker. He's elusive with the ball in his hands as a runner, and he can make you miss in space. At Kansas State last year, he led the team in both receiving yards and touchdowns. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again, Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again is Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. His kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Give up the middle to Harris. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
Daniels going to keep this himself. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That one knocked away and incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. First and 10. Now Russ. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They go play action with Wilson. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Play action. Now, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third and 6. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers go out to a 10-3 lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Steelers' offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Wilson. Now he'll run. And And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And they have the first down. So, they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now, they'll set up 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Harris. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with 1st down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
These are the kind of plays that give running backs bad names. I mean, there's nothing fancy about this. You're wide open. The ball's on target. He just flat out dropped it.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On play action, Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now he'll run it. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard, it's Daniels. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels, down Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Second down and 3. Now it's Wilson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They run over center with Robinson. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down. Now Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On second down, it's Daniels. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Quick hitting slant there. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Russ. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
This time they stay on the ground. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he is on to kick it away. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. Throwing on second down, Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Commanders about to send this one away as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Harris. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That is brought in at the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll run with Harris. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up second and goal.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
They're called in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside. Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it, so out comes the challenge flag.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
That's caught by Eckler. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Here's Wilson to throw. Catch made by Pickens. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Wilson to throw. The throw on the run is complete. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the give, it's Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Deron Payne there for the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Daniels. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2nd and a yard. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. On second down, Russ. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw again is Wilson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll run with Robinson. A short gain there to about the 22. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. To throw is Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. Here's second and 3 to go. The tight end Ertz in motion. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Warren. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play action. Now, Wilson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Another run here with Harris. And the Steelers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That one good for 15 and a first down.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Now Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. To the air again is Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And third down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.